right. Okay. Anyway, I'm starting the recording for Natalie, yes? Okay. Good job. All right. So, ladies, and last time I asked you to prepare a welcome speech for a welcome meeting of your colleagues. Yes, Ira? No, not ready with that? No, okay.
I'm sorry.
Yes, it'd be really cool if you prepare for the next time, yes, and we'll listen to a welcome meeting and welcome speech, right? Eden, how about you? Would you like to do it today or next time?
I ready, but как сказать, дополнить.
Oh, yes, I added some information. Add, yeah.
I add very small information.
Okay, okay. Yes, we need a little, well, yes, some speech for introducing new people. Okay, Erin, so yes, do it today, yes, and we'll listen to ladies next time. Okay, Erin, would you? Yes.
Now?
Yes, why not? And
Oh.
if it will be great if you don't read, but tell us. You can look at your notes, yes, but try not to read.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
go ahead.
I can. My first thing I need to tell you about is DNA profiling. DNA profiling. When you go to lab, you tend to you tend to need take DNA profiling for our base. Okay, moving on. I would like to say a bit about working day. Working day usually begin at 9 a.m. and always ended at 6 p.m. If you have any problem with your workplace or working process, your manager or your colleagues office. School, we tend not to work late. Right, I think that's all. Any questions?
Okay, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. So, Erin, yes. How about lunch times? When are the lunch times, and where can we have lunch?
I think we have 3 lunch times. Maybe
flexible, yeah, Erin.
Lunch time. I tend to tend to have at 2 p.m.
And where can we have lunch?
We have a kitchen in our lab. And usually we have lunch at the kitchen.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is good. It just one thing to check out. Have a look. You say our working day begin, but it must be working day.
Begins.
Yes. And our working day tends to finish. Yeah. So don't forget about S. Yeah. Okay. The rest was very good. Thank you so much. Very nice. Okay. Alena, hello, hello. Great to see you. Hi. Okay. Alena, so we are speaking about the welcome speeches. Would you like to introduce your
okay, I'm preparing my
That's
so The first things I need to tell you about is corporate culture. We have got a very friendly and supportive relationship between colleagues. As a rule, we help each other in different work tasks, and the work team is more productive than personal ambitions.
Oh, okay.
We tend to use only polite forms of communication without bullying, abuse, and raising a voice. We've celebrated all public holidays and medicine workers' day. Okay, moving on. I'd like to say a bit about salary. We regularly receive the money twice a month, and our company haven't a habit of delaying wages. Usually our working day starts from 8 or 9 a.m. To 5 or 6. Of course, everyone has time for lunch. We also have vacation days. Может быть, это неправильно называется, да?
No, it's good.
Vacation days and the paid sick leave.
Yes.
And one more thing, if something unusual happens in your private life, you might always arrange for a day off.
Oh, okay.
If you have any problems with your working place or programming staff, talk to your head manager. As a rule, we don't work on holidays, but from time to time, we can get extra orders. That's why managers and laboratories workers have a Saturday shifts, which are paid overtime. Right, I think that's all. Any questions?
Yes, wonderful. Very, very good. Very good. Yes. Okay, actually, no questions. A very good presentation. Yes, and a lovely corporate rules. I really loved them. Yes, these are important things sometimes to say. Alon, let's focus on two things, okay? You spoke about money. Let's see, our company, what was that? That you get...
Our company haven't a habit of delaying wages.
That's so good, but haven't, a habit of haven't is not a proper negative.
Don't have a habit. Yes.
Почти, a company
doesn't have a habit of delaying
wages. That's right. And before that, a little bit, you said we have celebrated all public holidays. Yeah. Why we have celebrated as a result? Why not a habit in present?
Okay. We are celebrating. Yes.
Is it annoying?
No, I said we have celebrated как present.
Perfect. Но как результат, как будто мы отпраздновали. Почему? Я бы лучше использовала какой-то present habit. Например, we tend to celebrate, we usually celebrate. Yeah?
We tend to celebrate all public holidays.
That's right. That is the best option, yeah? Okay. Cool. Lovely, lovely. Thank you, ladies, so much. Really good presentations. Lots of good vocabulary, lots of good grammar structures. That was lovely. Okay, Ira, we are waiting for your presentation next time. Yes, for doctors, for new coming doctors. All right? Yes. Hopefully, Natalie will join in and she will make a presentation for new IT workers as well. Okay, then let's go on. And today we are going to work with the next topic. And I'm going to show you a picture, some pictures actually. You tell me what the topic is. Right. Okay, look at some photos here. Look at the title. What do you think? What are we going to speak about?
About new generation.
About new generation and mostly about children, and are they the same or different these days? Yes. And yes, so that is really cool because you all just have children and you can really tell us the first-hand experience. And first of all, let's speak about the games and the plays, right? What do you think? Do children play differently these days compared to the past, compared to our generation, for example? What do you think? Do they play different games? Do they play the same games as we used to do? Alon, what do you think about it?
It's a difficult question because I think, of course, new children, new generation of children, using a lot of gadgets.
Ага, еще разочек. Почему using, а не using?
Use
Yeah.
a lot of gadget and they have another activities.
Мгм.
But when the children are really small, like
Мгм.
maybe before 5,
Ага.
they have the same activity like our generation. They walk in the street,
Мгм.
do something, building of salt. I don't know.
Мгм.
They go cycling, yes.
Cycling, yeah.
Cycling, yeah. Maybe they they play in football. Maybe I don't know. They are swimming in pool. I think a really small children can do the same activity as our generation.
Okay, but when they get older,
But
it changes.
yes, I think a lot of activity is not is different
Mhm.
than in our younger childhood. Yes, yes.
Childhood.
For
Okay.
example, it's
Uh-huh.
the gadgets and I don't know, maybe cinema.
Mhm.
When I was younger, I didn't go to the cinema.
Right, yes. Or maybe
And
hardly ever, yes, with
yes, and
parents.
a cafe and
Uh-huh.
party with children in the cafe and playing room. So
Mhm.
in my
Yeah.
childhood, I've never been there.
Yes, it's true. I agree with you. Okay. Ira, and do you think that children these days do enough physical activities? Do they do enough exercise?
It's information not for my son, for example. My son is 5 years old, and he likes a lot of activities. It's the swimming pool,
Scaladrome, yes. Mm-hmm.
scalodrome, um, karate, yeah,
Karate,
and
yes, karate.
and
Mm-hmm.
a lot of physical activities. And my son doesn't have a gadget, doesn't
Mm-hmm.
have a place for children in my phone, in my laptop. Uh, I tried on. I can to read a book, go for a walk, go to the theater and the gallery with my son.
Right. And what do you think about children in general? Do you think they get enough of exercise these days?
Uh,
Physical exercise, I mean,
I
physical
think
activity.
yes. I think yes. My children and his friends take a lot of physical activities.
Yes, this is lovely. This is lovely. All right. Irin, and what do you think? Do children use technology a lot these days?
I think yes,
Right?
but not all children. I know I with my friends, we mm, didn't take our children gadgets
Mm-hmm.
and walking in the street with him, going to sport place, going to exhibition, going to park and another place for physical activity.
Yes, that's right. And speaking about children in general, do you think they use a lot of technology?
I think is a lot of technology, so
Yeah.
much technology.
Right. But we also, yes, I mean, we adults use a lot of technology as well, yes?
Yes.
And what do you think? What do children or young teenagers use the technology for? What do they do?
Зачем?
Yes, what do they do with the technology?
For communication.
For communication, yes, they chat all the time. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Yes, lovely, lovely. What do you think? Is it the same truth for British teenagers and children? Do you think it's true for European children? What do you think?
What?
So, do you think our ideas are also true for children in Britain or in Europe, or is it different?
I think it's как сказать, характерно.
It's typical. It's
Typical. It's typical for all children in our world.
Okay, okay.
Children.
Right.
Maybe.
Alon, what do you think? Is it also true for British and European children? What do you think?
In generally, I think yes, because children is also children, and it depends. In generally, it depends of parents.
It depends.
It depends on parents. And if we if parents are very cozy, yes, and заботливые, caring, yes, and caring. So I think children use less the gadgets, and children can be more physical activity.
Children can be more activity is a noun. You need an adjective.
Can be more
active. Right. Okay, so everything depends on parents. I quite agree with you. This is true. Ira, what do you think? Do you agree with ladies?
Absolutely, yes.
Absolutely, yes. It's very interesting, ladies. So here in Germany, just near my house, we have a school, yeah, a quite big school, maybe 5 minutes away. And I never see children here in the street. Never, ever. Yes. They never walk. They never hang out. I don't know what they do. Yes, maybe they stay at home all the time. Maybe they stay at school longer. I never see children.
Maybe school is closed.
No, no. So in the morning, of course, I see children walking to school, yes. But after school in the afternoon, I never see children. Yes, it's so strange, really.
Yes,
the school is 5 minutes away, yes, on foot. Right. We'll see the situation that is in Europe and in particular in Britain as well. So we have a title of the text today, which says, give kids an outside chance. I'd like you to read the text on your own and find out what ideas that we talked about are mentioned in the text. So check it out quickly, please. What ideas that we talked about are mentioned in the text? A moment more, ladies.
Mhm.
Yes. Okay, so Ira, which of our ideas did you find in the text, if any?
Idea?
Yes, that we talked about. Is there something in the text?
Is the text right? No. Oh, no, no, right.
Huh?
Mm.
This text says, you can say this text
Yes, the
says.
text says that the children many have many activities, exercise, physical activities,
Uh-huh.
and problem for parents because parents um, can see two children
Uh-huh.
in the street. Um,
Mm-hmm. So once again, do children have a lot of activity, physical activity now, or not a lot?
not what?
Not a lot, yes. So yes, there are never any children outside. True. Okay, very, very good. And parents never see children outside. Okay. Irina, something more?
Mhm. Maybe parents control with gadget. And first problem, I think more traffic in the street.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
So it's dangerous for children, yes?
yes, it's dangerous for children. Early, parents don't use this so much control.
In the past,
You
Irina.
didn't
Parents?
use
Mm-hmm.
didn't use so hard control
Uh-huh.
and technology device for this.
Yes,
Uh,
technology devices help parents. Mm-hmm.
yeah, yes.
True,
Me
true.
all. And all.
Uh-huh, good. Alon, something more?
I think is very sad. This text has very sad conclusion.
Yes. Okay, conclusion is maybe all right. It's a question. Right, why?
Course, if honest, the their examples
Mm-hmm.
from хочу сказать, что пример из прошлого. From
Да,
past, yeah,
examples
example
from the past.
from the past. Looks like my childhood.
Okay.
We spent a lot of time outdoor, and our parents didn't know where we are and what happened to us, and they never ask for any details.
Yes, they didn't want to know the
Yeah.
details.
And now we are, as parents, really worried about our children. So it's not good idea for freedom of our children.
Yes, well, because the world, yes, these days is different. And they say the traffic is very bad. Yes, there is a lot more crime outside. Yes, there are not enough places to play for children. So it's 50-50. Yes, on one hand, it is a problem. On the other hand, the world is different. Yeah, so it's a difficult question, yes, these days. But yes, Alon, I agree. When I read it, I also saw my childhood, yes, in this text, right? We used to play outside for hours and hours. Yes.
From morning to evening.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Exactly. Okay, ladies, I will ask you to read the text one more time, and then we will also discuss it a little bit more. As you read, I will ask you to answer some questions. Actually, not questions. You will see some sentences according to the text. Are these sentences true or false? You can see the sentences if you're using your book. Look at exercise 2. If you are not using your book, please look at the chat and you can see these sentences in the chat. All right. So now please read it more carefully, yes, and find out, are these statements true in the text or not true?
Margaret, prison it means tuma.
Sorry, you didn't say it again.
Prison it means
Prison, это тюрьма. That's right. Тюрьма. И это прямо вот как раз-таки crazy idea. Yes? The children spend less time outside than people in prison. Это точно про немецких деток. I tell you, ladies, I never see them outside. Ladies, a moment more, or can we compare?
I'm finished.
You're finished. Ira, how about you?
Yes,
Finished. Irina, you?
Ну, еще 2.
Okay. So then a last minute, and then we choose. Okay, let's see what we have. So, Alon, number 1 is for you. Read the sentence and say yes or no and why.
75% of British kids don't do any physical activity. Yes, it's true.
It's true.
Another study found that 75% of British children spend less time outside than people in prison. I think it's the same, that they don't do any physical activity.
Okay, but spend time outdoor and do physical activity. Is
It's
it the
not.
same? No, it's not.
No?
No, maybe they play volleyball at school.
Okay, I think they lay on sofa and watch the TV.
Okay, but the text doesn't say that.
Okay. Okay.
So, no, we don't know. Yes, we don't know anything about it. 75% of British children spend not enough time outside. Yes, but we don't know about physical activity. Maybe they play sports in the school. Maybe they, I don't know, go to a gym. Maybe, I don't know exactly. Okay, good. Irina, what about number 2, Irina?
Так, сейчас я открою. In the past, there weren't so many cars on the roads. Так. Ой. Говорит еще на фоне вместе со мной.
Ага. Ирина, у вас там так слышно шумно. Можно попрошу микрофончик? Ага.
Да. Ой, спасибо.
Вы их
нет,
не слышите, а мы слышим всех вокруг.
Просто
нет,
звук себя выключи на время, пока ты не говоришь.
окей.
Yes.
Мы слышим всех мужчин. Твои.
У которых жаркие беседы там. Okay, so, Irina, go on.
Okay, I think... Ой, я забыла, что там было.
In the past, there weren't so many cars on the roads.
I think yes. One reason for this is time from Beijing or to London. There is less green space in our cities and far more traffic.
Yes, far more traffic. Yes, more traffic than in the past. So it's totally right. Totally true. Far more traffic. Yes. Okay, good. Ira, number 3 for you.
Mobile phones give more opportunities. I don't know, because in the face, parents have apps that allows them to see where the kids are.
Yes. So, and mobile phones give children more opportunities, or parents.
Parents give parents opportunities.
That's actually not for children these days very useful, but for parents. They can phone any moment, they can control their geolocation, right? So it's for parents. Good. So then, Alona, your turn, number 4, yeah?
Okay, learning to deal with problem is an important part of growing up. I don't know, maybe yes, and it's a sentence about we'd sometimes get into trouble when we were out, but it said that was good for our development.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes, that's right. It was good for our development. So the writer agrees, yes, getting into trouble or learning through problems is an important part. Yeah, okay, good. Irina, for you, number 5.
Parents in Spain worry about how much their children have to read. Um, a study in Spain actually found that kids are reading more these days. However, they are not reading as much for pleasure as we did.
Okay, so is it true or false? Is the sentence true or false?
I think true.
Um,
Они находят, что дети читают, но недостаточно.
Дети читают more.
Больше?
Еще больше. Но они
еще
читают-
больше.
Да, но они не читают для удовольствия. They don't read much for pleasure.
Ага.
So, true or false?
And false.
False, yeah, because
False.
parents are not worried about how much the children read, but what the children read. Yeah,
Yes.
maybe they read a lot for schools. Yeah, maybe they read for something different. Yeah, but not for. Alona, number 6.
Okay, some things never change. Yes, it's true.
Yes, why?
Kids are simply worse than they used to be, which is perhaps the one thing that never changes.
Yes, that's right. That's right. So every generation, yes, every parent says, and when I was young, so this is very typical. Our parents used to say that, our grandparents, yes, and now that's our turn. All right. So, ladies, that's very interesting. Yes, Alon, you said it is quite depressing and a sad story, and I find it also quite sad. What surprised you maybe, or what is the thing that you maybe don't agree with? What is your feeling on it? So what surprised you? What maybe you don't agree with?
If honest, my husband has app in his mobile phone, which can demonstrate it, located of our daughter. And I've never set up this app on my phone because when I did it first time, okay, when I did it once,
Yeah.
I'm feeling very worried. I feel worried every day. And before all the time when she was on outdoor. And then looked at this app every time. And I asked my husband that delete this app of my phone, and I've never set up again it. And I think it's a really useful app, but for parents, it motivated to control
more and more,
more and more, yes. And sometimes I think this app can be very useful for как сказать, для поиска, for
searching
your children if happens something. But in generally, it's a very stressful app.
Okay. Right. For some parents, maybe not, yes, but for some it can be
For me,
really stressful. I understand, yes. And you want to see it again and again, right? Yes.
and
Okay.
even the watch,
Mm-hmm.
uh, you can buy the watch,
Mm-hmm.
which can um, recording the voices around,
Okay.
surround by a watch,
Uh-huh.
and you can see what happened in
Mm-hmm.
around your
Okay.
children, and you can uh, make a photo
Mm-hmm.
from this watch.
Yeah.
And I know parents who do it,
Mm-hmm.
and it's very strange for me. I think it's как сказать, нарушение личной границы.
Yes, okay. You break the limits, yeah,
Yes,
personal borders.
I
I
think it breaks the personal limits. It's
Yeah. That's right. That's right. Yes, that means children are not free to speak about what they want, yes, to do what they want, and so on. They feel non-stop under some pressure. Yeah,
yeah,
it's
yeah.
not. I agree. Okay. Erin, how about you? What do you agree with? What do you disagree with? What is maybe surprising or shocking?
I don't know. I don't nothing. I don't know nothing about gadgets because my child is very young,
Mhm.
only 3 years ago.
No, old,
Oh,
old.
only 3 years old.
Mhm.
But I heard about gadget for kindergarten
Oh my
uh,
God.
on uh, on I don't, maybe a watch or bracelet
Bracelet, yes, bracelet.
with record sounds,
Mhm,
but
mhm.
I don't м, I, I я не видела этого не видела, don't see
I've
this.
never seen, никогда
I,
не видела.
I've
I've
never seen this gadget in our kindergarten, but our uh, uh, teacher uh, say about of rules in kindergarten. All children must take all gadget in uh, his personal road, там,
э,
полочка,
locker, locker, да, в шкафчик.
да, как,
Locker.
locker,
Мгм.
locker. Because this idea don't work. If I want, it's don't work.
Okay, okay, yes. All right, that is also interesting, yeah. I think it's also not too good if you think about other children, yes, maybe other parents don't want the children to be
Um,
recorded.
it's a moral
It's
situation.
all control freaks, yes, maybe.
Yes, it's very, and
Oh, uh-huh.
I know about camera
Mhm.
in your garden, but I'm very happy that in our kindergarten didn't didn't buy video camera.
Uh-huh. I mean, video camera, it can be not a bad idea, but you watch the video camera only if there is a problem. Yeah,
No,
so in this situation, maybe,
yes,
right?
but I talk about camera every time.
You
Look,
mean live camera, yes? Oh, I see, I
and
see.
all parents sit and look at camera uh, every hour. what
Okay.
what what
What are they doing? Yeah. Okay, okay. Yes, and if we speak about this text, what I think is, of course, it's quite, for example, depressing that have a look. 75% of children spend less time outside than people in prison. So that means they are never outside. And this is really depressing. Yeah. On the other hand, we say all the time that children don't read enough, children don't do this, and they don't study. And I think in Russia, many children also read a lot and they study a lot. And that's the reason they are not often outside. This is what also Spanish parents say, yes, that kids are reading more these days. However, they are not reading much for pleasure. They have no time for pleasure. Yes, they
Yes.
often have no time for hobbies, for just walks, yes, and spending time outdoors. And this is a little depressing. So a good balance is a fantastic thing, right? All right. So, but we can agree that our childhood was a little different. Yes. And this is what we are going to look at. They say that our parents didn't used to know where I was half the time. And did it happen only once, or was it a regular situation? Uh-huh.
Yes.
Yes. Which one? Yes, Alona. Did it happen once, or
it
was it
was
many times?
regular.
Regular. That's right. That's true. And for that, how do you understand it, Alon?
Used to.
Used to. Yes. Used to means it was many times in the past. It was the habit. And what they never used to ask for details. Irin, did it happen once or all the time? They never
once, I don't know, maybe once, never used to ask.
Never. Does it show that it happened once or many times?
Many times.
Many, because never and used to, yes? And this is what we are going to look at. When we speak in the past and when we speak about past habits, we can use different structures. One of them is used to plus, what comes after used to? What comes after?
No or ask, it's a verb.
Infinitive, yes?
Infinitive, yeah.
Infinitive, right. And we use used to. На русский язык никак не переведем. Мы скажем, мы будем просто говорить раньше. Да? Раньше. And used to shows that it happened in the past. It happened many times. Now it's different. Yeah? My example, I don't know. Not true, but anyway, when I was younger, I used to smoke a lot. That means, did I smoke once?
No.
No, it was my habit. Do I smoke now?
No.
No. Okay. So used to. We can use also another one. And let's see. Here. What the person says, we'd sometimes go to friends' houses. We'd sometimes go to friends' houses. Once again, ladies, what about this? Did it happen once or many times?
Once, maybe.
We'd
Sometimes. Many times, okay.
Many times. Did it happen in the past or is it about present?
Present.
Present, maybe.
No.
No?
It's all about our childhood.
Okay, it's a past.
It's also so that means it's quite the same as used to. You can use would or short form do plus what form comes after it? Go.
Present.
What form?
Present. Infinitive.
Infinitive. Again, to speak about something that happened regularly and that happened in the past. Now it's different. It's the same as used to.
Так же будем переводить?
Абсолютно. Посмотрите тут, что нам он еще говорит. We'd run around the neighborhood. We'd run around. Yes, we would run around. Могу совершенно спокойно сказать we used to run around.
Мгм.
Не будет никакой разницы.
Мгм.
Yeah, we used to or we would. Есть одна маленькая особенность. You cannot use would with state verb. Yeah?
М.
With state verbs. Irene, can you give me 1 or 2 examples of state verbs?
М.
State verb. Глаголы состояния какие-то.
М.
Okay,
Окей.
for example, like, is it an action or a state verb? Like.
State verb.
State, все, что в голове, в сердце, в душе, это у нас state.
I would hate.
Да, нет, мы с ними как раз не можем. Not.
No, not with. Okay.
Только с action verbs. I would go, I would play, I would read, I would sleep, I would study, and so. Yeah?
Мгм.
Good. And remember, ladies, both of these forms are used to speak about regular or repeated action in the past. But there is a third way how I can speak about past.
А у нас же была уже эта тема?
No.
Нет? А чем она отличается? Would и used to, которые были предыдущие от текущих?
Ничем. Вы имеете в виду в прошлом курсе?
Да.
Ничем.
Это то же
Revision.
самое?
Yes, revision.
Хорошо, я думаю, неужели я что-то не могу, что-то я пропустила такое важное?
No, it's good all. Right, and one more form that is also important for us. I remember once we even went into the old factory. What form is it, ladies? How do you call it?
Past. Simple.
Simple. Did it happen once or many times?
Once.
Once. So we use past simple if something happened once.
Mm-hmm.
I also use past simple if something happened many times.
No.
Actually, yes. Yes. So I can use past simple in any situations, right? So past simple, if something happened once or many times, it doesn't matter. I can always use past simple, right? Okay. So past simple for singular and for repeated actions. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So past simple is the form that suits everywhere. Yes, any situation, right?
But usually would it can be more high level, yeah? In your practice.
Well, they just show that it happened regularly.
If we want to show the main theme of our sentences.
Exactly, right. In Russian we also say, ну вот раньше мы ходили гулять, ну вот раньше, да, вот у нас тоже есть, мы через слово раньше это говорим, или мы раньше все время, вот так. А в английском просто через вот эти классные формы. Идея та же самая, функция та же самая, но передается через used to. Yeah? Или через would для активных глаголов.
Okay.
Yeah? Let's look at the rule here and we will choose what is correct here. See, ladies, what it says. Used to, would, and past simple can all be used to talk about things that happened in the past. But don't happen anymore now. Yeah? So they are all for past. Used to, would, past simple. Talk about repeated actions or events in the past, we can use what forms? for repeated actions in the past? Help me.
Used to.
So, Alona, yes, used to. What else?
Used
For
to. And would. Yes.
and would,
Plus infinitive. Yes, and would.
plus infinitive, and
Past simple. All.
past. Все три формы можно использовать для repeated actions. Все три. And past simple. Yes? Окей, смотрим дальше. To talk about past states, состояния, such as be, have, like, use, what can we use? What is possible?
Used to plus infinitive only.
Used to, not only,
No, and the past simple, yeah?
and the past simple. So for past states, use used to and past simple. Would нельзя, да? And to talk about singular, something that happened only once, single action in the past, what can you use for something that happened only
Past
once?
simple. Only past simple.
Only past simple. That's true. Only past simple. Если что-то произошло однажды. Okay. So for repeated actions, all three forms for repeated states для состояний. Past simple. Used to для
Used to and past simple.
только past simple. Yes?
It
Okay.
looks like very simple
It
rule.
is very simple, Alona. Definitely it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. And by the way, ladies, used to, we can make it negative. Irin, how do you make used to negative?
Used to.
No.
Used on to. Didn't use.
Так же, как любой другой в прошедшей
Didn't.
форме. Didn't use. Alon, how would you make would in the negative one?
Wouldn't.
Wouldn't. That's wouldn't plus infinitive again. Yeah. Infinitive. That's right. And past simple negative again. Через
ed or
negative.
Didn't do.
Didn't plus infinitive. Didn't что-то там. Yes. Plus infinitive. Okay. So these are negatives to remember. Okay. Does it look easy?
Yeah.
А можно еще раз? Used to – это когда что-то много раз происходит.
Так.
Past simple – это когда один раз что-то произошло. Можно.
Один раз. Past simple подходит всегда везде.
Ну, если мы говорим про один раз, то только past simple используем.
Только
Но подходит везде. Все,
подходит, подходит везде.
А если... я поняла. Если состояние, то либо used to, либо past simple.
Да, верно.
Все, вопрос нет.
Например, когда я была ребенком, я была очень, там, не знаю, я была очень счастлива. I used to be happy, это состояние. Или I happy. Correct?
Okay.
Oh, good. So, ladies, next time we are going to practice it all together, yes? But as a homework, I will ask you to read the rule in your student's book. I will send you the page number and try out one exercise, a couple of exercises. All right? Yes, to check out. Plus, last time we were speaking about work. I'd like you to check some working vocabulary. Okay, check it out, please. And if any questions, we will discuss next time.
Thank you.
Lovely.
Bye.
So,
See you.